It's time to get crazy. It's time to get fucking crazy. The Crazies is directed by George A. Romero, of course. This was made in between his zombie movies, of course. And it didn't really have a good standing when it was released, but it gained a cult following. And I do have some issues with this movie. There's not really a lot. It's just like towards the end of the movie, but I'll get to that. Now, of course, I never heard of the Crazies until the 2010 remake came out. And then when I seen and actually bought the remake, because the remake was like one of my first original Blu-rays I actually got. It was like one of the first 10 movies I actually had in my collection. I no longer have it in my collection because I had to sell it for purposes. But yeah, so you can imagine my shock when I found out that the infected people in here doesn't die and then come back to life as infected, dead, basically. They're still human, they're just nuts, you know. So that was kind of well, it was kind of okay, I guess. I kind of liked it better, the remake thing, how the remake did it. But anyway, the plot of this movie is a plane crashes, of course, and it has a biochemical weapon on board. It gets into the town's water supply and turns the residents of that town stark raving mad, basically. And of course, the military and people are in there trying to contain the situation, getting rid of all the infected bodies, as well as taking people out of their homes at their own will, by the way, not because they want to, because they got to take them out of their houses and put them in this quarantine-like state to try and keep this thing contained, which is kind of fucked up. You know, you couldn't just evacuate the town. You gotta snatch people out of their houses and put them all in this one big-ass section while the damn thing is still, like, in the water supply or in the air or however it goes. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking lame. That's like RoboCop 3. Like, terrible. That's not right. You know what I mean? But anyway, the movie is told from a few perspectives. You got the main general of this movie, and you know, he's trying to figure out the way to keep all this crap contained. You got this other general, and then you got a group of people trying to escape the city before, of course, the military captures them and try and takes them and puts them with the rest of them, who are slowly becoming infected, where they have them held up. So that's not a place you would want to be in the first place. But yeah, and the ones that are crazy starts to fight back and start shooting at the military and stuff like that. The movie is okay. It's not the best movie ever, but I did like it. I like the acting of it. I like some of the acting in this movie. The acting was pretty decent to good at best. You know what I mean? We're like one character I kind of hated, but since he doesn't really survive long enough, I really didn't mind it that much anymore. But I did like one character. He has the infection slowly taking him over, but he doesn't go full scale crazy. He actually stays kind of half normal, but when his crazy side kicks in and he whoops major ass on the military, it's fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome. Okay? I guess you could say my main gripe with this movie is the ending of the movie. It just ends. There's really no conclusion. It's you have to see the movie to know what I'm talking about. It just ends all of a sudden, you know? It's like, that's it? I literally said that, like, that's it? This is the ending? The 2010 remake had a better ending than this. What was? I don't get it. Why did it just end like that? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? I never. That pissed me off because I was enjoying this movie, and then it just ends. Like, there's no setup to it. It just does it. That's kind of annoying. You know what I mean? All in all, though, The Crazies, it's not the best original movie ever, but it's still decent enough to get my attention. So I'm going to give The Crazies, and because of that ending alone, that really messed up the entire grade for the movie. The movie was going to be a B, and then the ending happened, and then I'm like, oh, fuck that. So I'm going to give The Crazies a C+. It's an enjoyable movie, I just hate that fucking ending. It just ends. No explanation, it just fucking ends. So fucking stupid. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about The Crazies down below. And I'll catch you guys in the remake.